So you just bought a WR. You might be asking yourself, what the heck do I do to it? Obviously this is not out of the crate. I've done quite a bit to it and excited to share with you guys today how you can turn kind of a sluggish trail bike into essentially a track bike. Thank you guys for watching. If you would consider liking and subscribing, that would help out a lot, and a little niceness goes a long way. So thanks for watching, guys. All right, so let's dive into it, guys. There's videos out there on this, but I think there's a couple more things that they're missing, things that I think really helped take this bike from a trail bike to a moto bike. Obviously, I know that's not the purpose of this bike, but if you're like me who grew up racing and riding on a track and now doing trail riding, you still want that power. You still want that feel of a moto bike with all the bells and whistles of a trail bike. So first things first, I took out this stupid scoop that Yamaha decided to put in here. So if you lift this up and you go into your air filter, you'll notice there's a nozzle below here. It's like a, kind of looks like Gonzo's nose a little bit. What that does is it really just inhibits the airflow going into your air filter. I highly recommend taking that out first. It's an easy solution, doesn't cost you anything, and will improve performance. The next thing I did is there's a bolt under here. What that does is it inhibits your throttle. So for instance, when I first bought the bike, I could only take it about to there. And what Yamaha did was they restricted it by putting a longer bolt there that would stop it. So what you have to do, there's a bolt back there that you have to shave down. Now, I know it's a little intimidating. You could probably find a new one. But what I did was just take a Dremel, shave it down to about half. And what's cool, and I'll put it up on the screen here, is Yamaha kind of encourages that, if you will. It's a bolt about this long with threads, but there's a piece missing without a thread, and I cut essentially right there. So they're telling you that when you shave it, you'll get full throttle response, and that's what I get now. I get full, just like a normal dirt bike, I get full range of the throttle. Okay, for the next edition, I got pretty lucky. So the stock pipe that comes on a WR450 is very muffled. It definitely inhibits the performance. I'll link a video of me installing this FMF GYTR pipe on here. I just did the slip-on, I did not do the header. As you can see, the color difference. And what this did was not only dramatically improve the sound, the ergonomics of the bike, I mean, it extended like out to freaking here. It improved the performance, and you can feel it immediately. So I highly recommend, even if it is a used one, what have you, get yourself a new silencer. It'll really help out the performance. Okay, so for the next enhancement that I did, this one's a little more pricey, guys, but this one I think is probably the cream of the crop, the one you definitely want to get. These bikes have what's known as ECU, and all that fancy lingo is environmentalists and people that want to control our emissions. There's an ECU that comes on this stock that is very tamed down. It sends information to the computer of the bike to essentially limit the performance. What I did was I went online, ended up buying the GYTR competition ECU, and you can install it. I won't do an install video, but I'm sure there's some on there. You can buy that, install it, and you will immediately feel the performance difference of it. It's a little bit pricey, it's a couple $100, but I personally think it's the best investment you can make into these things. Okay, so besides obviously the aesthetics and graphics I did on it, and plastics, there's another thing I think that people should do when they first get this out of the crate. It might sound really obvious, but change the freaking oil. I mean, who knows what the dealer put in there? There's a service window right there with the oil level. It is super easy to do on this bike, guys. I also have a video on how I did it. Very easy to do. Costs you very little and gives you the peace of mind that you have good oil in there. Another thing I did, and this might be controversial, but I added a new sprocket on the back. And the reason I did that was because of the gearing. It was geared much too, I'm in first, I mean, I already have to shift. So I went with a wider tooth on the back sprocket. I think I went with a 48 on the back. And that really helped extend the gear the gearing of the bike and really helped for desert riding. All right guys, so that is kind of the brief rundown of what I did to my WR450. This is a 2022. I don't think they've made too many changes since then, so I think this would still apply. Out of the crate, it's such a great bike. I mean, these things have so much power and they need to be, I think, unleashed. I'd rather have the power and not need it than need it and not have it, if you will. And I can't tell you how many times I've been out there thanking myself that I invested and made the changes to get to the bike to where I want it. Because once you're comfortable and you know what the bike's gonna do, you have the power at your disposal, get out of situations, what have you. It's just such a great bike. And I didn't do this all at once. This was kind of a labor of love. But I think from an importance standpoint and a priority standpoint, I would definitely rank it by changing your oil first. Like I said, you just never know what the dealership puts in there, or the oil level. I'm sure they're great techs. You just never know. The funnel and the air filter, that's free, just take it out. And then shave down the bolt for the throttle. Those three should get you rolling. And then after that, I think ECU, as I mentioned, it's expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. And then after that, I think the pipe for sure, that inhibits performance, and honestly, the look of the bike, and the sprocket. I would love to know what you guys do with a new bike out of the crate. I've never had a new bike out of the crate. It was really fun, like getting a new bike, but this one was mine, and I wanted to, out of the gate, just like do it right. You know, not like piecemeal it cheaply, if that makes sense. Just do it right and then it'll last you a long time. So that's about it. And me and my buddy, when we go riding, he rides a KTM and we swap bikes sometimes, and every time I'm more excited to get back on mine, and I think he's excited to get on mine as well. So cannot recommend this bike enough. Once you get all those things in play, it's a little bit of an investment, but totally worth it, guys. Absolutely worth it. And you know what? Let's fire this thing up just for the hell of it. Honestly, I love making these videos, guys, but it's also kind of a reason just to fire this thing up and take a little cruise. And maybe you'll hear the difference, or not hear the difference, but get a little exhaust note for the silencer. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped, guys. I hope you liked it. Let's go! Imagine I just